Oh, all right. Everybody, welcome to the stream. Happy Friday. I think everything is looking good here. Oops. I forgot to set up my new microphone stand. It's been so flippin' hot here in Wisconsin. I haven't been working in the garage at all, except for now when I'm streaming. So I totally forgot to set up my microphone until I came out here. But I guess it wasn't too bad. I'll try not to do any of that during the stream. Anyway, welcome everybody. Ian, Michael, Ollie, Scott, performer number 6, Via One Doll. I don't know if I ever say that right, but welcome all of you. Exit 13, Hedabon Nord, Purple Dracos. I think I caught everybody. George Souza, welcome. Welcome from Brazil. That's awesome. Good to have you here. Do we have any other South Americans here? I'm not positive, but we got a lot of different continents here, so that's pretty cool. Anyway, all right. So today we're kicking things off with AiNA The End. She was just on the first take. When was this? Like 2 days ago? Yeah, 2 days. I'm a little worried this stream might get blocked. A little worried to do this on live stream. So if that does happen, if I cut out, first of all, yell at me in the chat because I won't know until it happens. But if it does, we'll just go over to Twitch and finish it over there. But it should be fine, I think. Anyway, AiNA's sassy in this one. Ooh, can't wait. I saw like the first few seconds and she's like walking up to this tiny little mic stand and squatting. And I'm like, okay, I got to see this. What the heck is going on? Anyway, all right. Let's do this. AiNA The End on the way on the first take from 2 days ago. 4 Bleats, welcome. Good to see you. Okay. Usually the first take doesn't strike. They just block the video, which if that happens, that's not a big deal. So I'm going to record my reaction anyway so I can post it later and go through all the whatevers. But let's do this. Oh, first of all, thank you, George, for watching my reactions. I appreciate that. I'm also a huge fan of Japanese culture. And there's a Japanese colony in your hometown. Sweet. All right. Well, good to have you here at the stream. I appreciate you tuning in. All right. Let's do this. AiNA The End on the way. Just like I've never seen anyone do this before.
AiNA The End です。今日は私の大好きなバンドメンバーモグリアンズとダンサーのテイルズがいます。
Mogrian, I can't say that.
せーの、はっはっはっはっは。
They're locked
革命
in.
道中。うねるぜ血泥ついたって守りたい革命道中だって君に夢中暗闇しに込む世界で見つけたセンチメタルな恋
Ooh, this is kind of spicy. Okay, so who are those? Are those the dancers or the she mentioned dancers and a band. So I think, what was the the dancers again? Tails or Tales? I don't know how to say that. But anyway, they're interesting. Hold on, did I back it up or go too far forward? This is a cool drum pattern. That drop downbeat. Groovy 808 work. Hold on a sec. That wasn't 808, that was just bass? There's such a contrast in her voice between this section here and then the chorus. I love that contrasting vocal, like, you know, timbres and what's the other word for like level? Velocity. You know, there's so much dynamic in singing culture right now, and it's so cool to see, like singers like Ado and AiNA and Miuna, stuff like that, where you're getting these huge contrasts between their softer voices and their belting voices and everything in between, screams, rasp, all that stuff. Singers are just crazy how well or how much range they have when it comes to the different registers of their voice. I like this build up. Yes. Thank you, performer number 6. So that is a mix of synth bass and bass, regular bass, which I'm curious, like, are they, do they have like a synth bass processor on the actual bass itself, or is it, you know, keyboards? I'm guessing keyboards because they had the keyboards out, the synth. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, it sounds super tight the way that it's just side by side, real organic instruments and programmed or, you know, sampled instruments. Hey, did that microphone stand get taller? Oh, okay. Thank you. Performer number 6. There's a keyboard to the bassist's left. That's sass. Okay. Oh, it's like, dang, that's an old school analog synth. What is that? Is that a Moog or? It looks familiar, but anyway, that's so sick, dude. A bassist with a synth. Mini Moog. Okay. Sick. Can't get enough of this part. Just let it go.
これで暴れちゃってもいいかな怖くたって運命は絶対だ
That look, dude.
守りたい革命途中だって君にもショック暗闇しみ込む描いて見つけたセンチメータルな恋
Wow. You gotta love AiNA. Just like one of a kind. Like no other. Okay, how did I completely miss, though, the microphone stand going up? When did she do that? Like right at the beginning? Oh, she just went to a different microphone stand. Okay. So... What the heck, dude? She just spends the first minute of the video squatting while singing. That's impressive, too. Like, singing... I guess she's more like, whatever. Anyway. She just does stuff like that. That's like, what the heck? But it's something only AiNA would do. Anyway. Thank you so much for joining me as I check this out. And I'm so glad that we didn't get blocked during this. Like, that's all I can ask for. So, thank you again so much for hanging out to check out this. Now we're going to go over to Twitch and get to the requests portion of the stream. So, the link is in the description as always. I always miss the most obvious things. Like, it was so obvious that she stood up and walked to another mic, and yet my brain's like focused on the music, so the video just goes right in my eyes and out the back of my head, you know? Anyway, okay. Link is also, Simno's not with us tonight, so I'm going to try to be as organized as possible. But yeah, we'll get through it. Okay. So yeah, links in the description for Twitch, and I'll see you over there.